What's up guys, it's me Lego Paradise here, and today I'm going to show you my Lego garage and car wash. So I built this to complement my vintage Lego gas station, and you can check that out here. And because of that, you can see it also features a vintage design all throughout the garage, but it also includes lots of features that I didn't manage to include in the vintage Lego gas station. So let's take a look at all the details. Okay, so starting with the outside, you can see it round the front. It's got entrance to the garage, which slides up here, and we'll take a look in the garage in a bit. And it's got a couple of car wash rollers and a car wash sign on the other side. And then around the back you have a shop. First, let's take a look around the front, and on this side you can see inside the garage itself, and it's quite dark in there, but you can see lots of cans and tools and workbenches inside the main garage area. And you can see on top there's lots of loose planks of wood and stones and rubble, since I wanted to make this look like a very industrial and still interesting building, and obviously keep the vintage theme with this checker design and some nice curved windows following the car wash around. And then around the back here you have the exit to the car wash, and that also folds up much like the entrance to the garage. And you just have a little map on a stand here, since I couldn't figure out what else to include here. And it's a nice little addition for people who have just got out of their car wash and want to know where's the best place to go in town. Now, and in the car wash here you can see the checker design continues around from the garage into the car wash. And before we take a look inside the car wash, let's take a look on the final side. And this is really the main entrance for the garage, even though there's lots of entrances to all the different areas. And you can see that there's the entrance to the shop where you pay, and there's another room there inside, and that's where the toilet is in the shop, since every garage needs one for the customers and the staff. And then here you have a couple of recycling bins and normal bins for any scrap and rubbish. So just before we look in the inside, we'll take a look at the car wash, since this is also outside. And while it might be more sensible to have it with a roof so it protects against the rain and snow and any other weather, I think it looks much cooler with this separation between the two buildings being outside with no roof on top of it. So I left it like this. So as you can see, the cars enter the car wash through these rollers which spin around and clean the car. And then you have these little yellow nozzles, and they spray water and soap down on the car. And you can see this minifigure is already onto the drying stage, where there's some massive fan pieces with some spinning fans that dry off the car after the car wash. And you can see there's just a hose connecting to a water supply on the roof. And of course, before the visitors to the car wash can leave, they have to enter into the shop area that is here and pay before the shop can open up the entrance to allow the customers to exit the car wash. Okay, so now if we take a look inside the garage, we can see there's lots of different things going on, but you can see the main structure is this car ramp that slides about in the garage to allow cars that need to be serviced to park at this gate here. And of course you can lower the ramps to allow the cars to get on, and once your car is on you can just raise these supports just like that, and then move the car on the ramp over to be worked on in the main garage area. And this has a really cool design, and again it's got that checker design that's featured all throughout the garage and the car wash. And you can see it's got some sponsors, and these are just a stickered piece I got from a Lego Racers set. and it's got some tools on the walls, and entrance to the garage, of course, since this is not connected to the shop. And here you can see just a little table there, and that's just contains some medical supplies, and a bin is attached to the side. There's just a little racing flag just stuck there. And here you can see there's a working car jack, and these are a really cool piece, since if you raise the handle then the car jack is down, but if you lower it then the car jack is up, and that's pretty cool. And this is actually quite an old Lego piece. I believe it's from the 80s or 90s. And of course you have a warning sign warning you that your car might fall off of this ramp, so to take care around it. And here you just have a minifigure in a welder's mask, just carrying a spanner there. Now if we go around here, you can see here is a little workbench area, and this is the same sort of workbench design I use in quite a few Lego garages, but it works, so why fix it? And round here you have a little gas canister and a bucket and just some more details. And there's not much to see from this side except for a couple of cool features. Here you have a little trolley featuring some compressed gas canisters used to weld new materials on the car or modify it. And this is a really cool little structure, and that's a paint mixing station, and you can see it's got two colours currently selected, blue paint and green paint, and you can see you can attach a hose to the side there, and that's attached with the clip. If we just get out, so here you can spray paint your cars by mixing any colour you want with the colour mixer there, and of course the hose is attached so it can reach round and paint the car, and then that just clips back there, but I'm just going to leave it there for now. And then there's one final bit of interior to look at, and that's a little shop. This is where you pay for any upgrades or services that the repair people in the garage have done to your car, and of course for the car wash. And you can see you enter with the spanner sign through these glass doors, and there's just a little light inside. You can see there's a customer already being served his receipt by the worker inside the small shop area. And you can see it's not that detailed, but it's got all of the features the shop needs to have. It's got an entrance to the employees area, it's got a worker and a till piece there, and you can see that it's got a small little room here, and that's, like I said before, a toilet, since you need somewhere to wash yourself after you've been working on the car. And of course visitors can use this too as they're driving through the car wash, and that just includes the toilet, tap and toilet roll. That's just a cool little addition to the shop area. I hope you enjoyed seeing my Lego garage and car wash, and as always don't forget to let me know what you think of it in the comments below. And if you want to check out this car in more detail, I've done a separate video on it and I've linked that in the description below. And don't forget, you can always post ideas of what you'd like me to build in the comments, and I'll be sure to build anything as long as it's a cool idea. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.